A lot of people know about climate change, but sometimes confuse it with global warming. So here's the difference. Global warming is the long term heating of the Earth's surface observed since the pre industrial period, that is, between 1850 and the 1900s. Due to human activity, primary fossil fuel burning, which increases the heat trapping greenhouse gas levels in Earth's atmosphere. This term is not interchangeable with the term climate change. On the other hand, climate change refers to the long term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle. But since 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuel like coal, oil, and gas. Now let's
Now, about global warming in India itself. Home to more than 1.3 billion people, India accounts for nearly 18% of the global population but uses only 6% of the world's primary energy consumption. For example, the per capita energy consumption in India is zero point 0.6 tons of oil equivalent, which is only one third of the global average. However, because of its large population, India was the third largest national emitter in 2020 behind China and the United States, emitting 2.4 gigatons of carbon dioxide. All Indian states are significantly climate vulnerable, and the gap between the least vulnerable state, which is Maharashtra, and the most vulnerable state, which is Jharkhand, is small. As per the Center's Climate Vulnerability Assessment for Adaptation Planning in India, using a common framework in 2019 to 20. Yet, robust data on extreme weather events, which are increasing in frequency and intensity due to climate change, is not available publicly. This happens because government agencies use different definitions and data collection sources, which obscure the bigger picture.
Now let's learn about the awareness that people have about climate change. 54% of people in India say they know either just a little about global warming or have never heard of it, while only 9% say they know a lot. Additionally, only 35% of people in India say they hear about global warming in the media at least once a week. However, when given a short definition of global warming and how it affects weather patterns, 24% of people in India say they think global warming is happening, 15% points higher than 2011. 57% think global warming is caused mostly by human activities, while 31 think it's caused mostly by natural changes in the environment. 74% think they experience the effects of global warming.
So, small steps we can take on day to day life to change the unexpected future. Starting with the simplest one, which is the most often heard, but not a lot of people take action, by just turning off the light switch you left on, or switching off your TV when it is not in use. Converting to solar power would also help. You could also not use your car, but use public transport or carpool on certain occasions. Others could include spreading awareness, which we are already doing on your behalf. Talking on more engaging ones is planting trees. The Woodland Trust is aiming to plant 64 million trees over the next 10 years. And there are many more organizations like the Green Yatra Project and the Green Hands Sankalp Taru, which make it easier for everyone to give back to nature.